Hey, Chapel family. I just had a few thoughts as I was reflecting on our time together this morning. Had a few thoughts. I described prayer as an invitation to intimacy, which I think is totally true. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that I don't know that intimacy is a motivator for us to come into prayer with Father in heaven, with our Father in heaven. I think because of the brokenness of this world and the suffering in our relationships down here, the lack of intimacy in our relationships down here, I don't know that intimacy drives us into prayer. Maybe it does for some, but I'm not sure that it does for most. And so what I think drives us, or has a great tendency to drive us into prayer, is what we are praying about here on day number 1, dependency. I think our own recognition of our weaknesses and our sense of neediness before God has a powerful way of driving us into prayer. I don't know where you're struggling at this week or today. Maybe you're at a tough spot in your marriage. Maybe you're struggling with sin. Maybe you're struggling with relationships or comparisons or forgiveness. Maybe you're struggling at work in some way. I don't know. But I think as we recognize and as we pray for a greater sense of our own neediness before God, let those things be what drives us into prayer. Let our needs be what drives us to the Father in prayer, because we need Him. I don't know how I'm going to get through this situation or that situation apart from Him. Let that be what drives you into prayer. And I think as we do that, as we enter into His presence, we will find that our Father is waiting and willing to meet us in our weaknesses. It says in 2 Corinthians that His grace is sufficient, that His power is made perfect in our weakness. Enter into prayer with your weaknesses, with your needs, with your struggles in mind, and find a Father who is full of compassion and mercy. And in that, we will begin to experience the beautiful intimacy that's available to us through Jesus. Blessings as you begin this prayer journey, friends.